Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. Today we are going to be doing a spend the day reading with me vlog. So it is Sunday, I don't have a lot to do and my boyfriend is abandoning me to work. How disgraceful. So I was thinking, what can I do with my day? And I've resorted to reading to try and diminish the TBR shelf maybe a little bit. Maybe not, we'll see. But I have some books I'm either in the middle of or books I really want to start for this month's TBR. So I thought I'd get on that today and just take you with me and make a chill vlog. The first book I plan on reading, because I started it last night, is The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper. I got to page 56 last night, so not very far considering this is a almost 500 page book. But I thought that I could start with this today, hopefully finish it, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this one, so I'm going to keep you updated through the day and then we will pick a new book for us to read. And yeah, I shall see you when I have an update. I just finished The Wolf Den. I did not expect to finish this entire book today, considering it was 500 pages, but I did. I couldn't put it down. The ending was just so sad. Like, I'm literally so close to tears again. Oh, I expected no less, but what happened isn't what I expected. So in a way it was sadder. And I somewhat spoiled a small part of this book for myself. It was my own fault. I saw this book on the back and I thought, oh, because it's on the back of this, it must have been a previous novel she's written. So I had a look and the first 3 words of the synopsis is a spoiler for the end of this book, which it's fine, it's a sequel, it's my own fault. I'm not blaming anyone. I just knew what was going to happen, so I thought the sad ending I expected wasn't gonna happen, and when something instead was just as sad. Anyway, I didn't even say what this book is about, but it's on my TBR if you've watched that for this month. It's regarding the brothels in Pompeii, and we follow Amara, who's unfortunately lost her family and therefore been sold to this brothel. There's something I just love about these stories of women in hard situations still trying to fight for themselves. There's just something about it that I just love and want to connect with on a story. And this was just as amazing. I can't decide if this is a 4 or a 5 star. It's certainly slow at parts, most definitely, and the middle dips quite a lot in speed. But in some ways that didn't bother me at all, and therefore I don't think I can reduce the rating of the book. And my enjoyment of it was, I'd say, a 5-star. But I don't know. I'll see on my rating. I'll either get back to you on it, or you'll see it in my wrap up at the end of the month. But it was amazing, like, you know, between 4 to a 5, maybe a 4.5. I cannot decide. Probably a 5. But oh my god, phenomenal. I'm so sad this is over. And like, I feel like I'm gonna have a book hangover now. But I still have time to pick up another book, so I'm gonna prolong the book hangover and pick up something else. But wow, if you are into stories like these, pick this up, but be prepared for the sadness that is this book. I just went to look at the sequel, which obviously I'd already spoiled for myself. It comes out this month, but in paperback. It doesn't come out till April 2023. And I'm not someone who can have mismatching copies of I can't have a book in a paperback and the sequel in a hardback. So I'm probably gonna have to buy this in hardcover. Not that I am bitter about it at all, because I feel like this deserves to be in hardcover, so I'm probably going to do that. But I absolutely love this. So good. 100% recommend. Now we're going to go find another book to read. Finished. This was also very sad, and I didn't think it was going to be sad. It was more than sad, it was actually quite heartbreaking. For such a short book, I felt very connected to the characters, and I just really didn't expect it to take the route that it took. I don't think I've spoken about what this is about in this video, but I did in my TBR. It is a dystopian novel set in Wales, about basically America got nuclear bombed, then London got nuclear bombed, and then this new power plant, I think it's called Wilver, exploded and created toxic gas clouds that killed most people in the area. So the world is basically in ruin. There is no electricity, and we are following Dylan and his mum Rowena and his sister Mona as they live their life in this world where there's nobody around, there is no electric, they are living off the land, etc. And they are both writing in this book called the Blue Book of Nebo, which is exactly what we are writing. We are reading what they are writing. So it's essentially a diary, but what this truly is a love letter to Wales and to the Welsh language. This is just such a thought-provoking book as someone who is Welsh and lives in Wales, as to how important it is that we love our country and take pride in ourselves. Because even though the plot of the book could have been set anywhere, so much of this book brings about thought-provoking things regarding Wales and the Welsh language and how important it is and how much pride we should take. What I didn't expect was how heartbreaking this would be. I didn't see the sad aspects coming, and I cried twice. It was really sad. I would 100% recommend it. I think I'm going to give this a 4 stars. I think you shouldn't go in with this expectation of a heavy dystopia. It's more of dystopian, it's more like a gentle dystopian, if that makes sense. If you like reading about people living off the land, this is definitely one of those. But it's also a story about a family, and you're more reading about Dylan and Rowena and Mona and how their life is now. The last 2 pages I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And I think that was a good way to finish it. It was a bit bit more of like, we don't know what's going to happen now, and I like books like that. So yeah, this was really enjoyable, super short. I would definitely recommend, especially if you are Welsh, because it was really, really nice to read this. This was set in North Wales, and I'm from South Wales, and there's a lot of like toxicity between those parts of Wales if you are not from here and don't know. I think North Wales hates South Wales, but yeah, and you can kind of tell that in this as well. It's like there's someone who looks down upon someone for not using the Welsh language, which is pretty much what North Wales do to South Wales. We don't really use the Welsh language as much as we should, and I'm in complete agreement that we should use it more. And this book does touch on that in a way, so that was quite humorous for me to read. But yeah, I really loved this. I think for what it wanted to do, it achieved it, and I would again recommend it if you fancy picking something like this up. Please do, and let me know what you think. But now I still have some time, so I think I'm going to start another book. I probably won't finish it, but I think I'm going to start another book and maybe get another coffee, which would be ridiculous, but worth it. I just want to read this 1 second to you because I'm like, I don't know why, I just think it's so good. The shock had been a lesson to her. The following 20 years spent in the company of mad women had only served to reinforce that impression. Illness dehumanizes. It makes puppets of these women, at the mercy of their grotesque symptoms, ragdolls in the hands of doctors who manipulate and examine every fold of skin. Curious animals who elicit only a clinical curiosity. They are no longer wives or mothers or adolescent girls. They are no longer women to be considered or contemplated. They will never be women who are desired or loved. They are patients, lunatics, nobodies. At best, her task is to minister to them. At worst, to keep them confined in acceptable conditions. I don't know why. That just like hurt me, you know? Why have I picked 3 hard-hitting books? I will never know. But if I cry during this book, that's it, I'm out. Because I don't cry at books, so I will have cried at all 3 today. I will not be very amused. Anyway, continuing. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit worried. We have got like 30 pages left of this book, and like nothing's happened. But like not in a bad way, just in a way of like the whole synopsis is about this ball and the ball hasn't happened yet. So like what's happening? This stresses me out because now I think it's gonna be a bad end. Like a sad end, and I'm really nervous. I'm dead inside. I have officially cried at all 3 books I read today, and I rarely cry at books. I'm choking up again. God's sake. I finished the Mad Women's Ball and literally just in time. I'm now like 15 minutes, I gotta go fetch Liam and then I'm done for reading for the day because we've got plans. So that was such a good timing to finish, but oh my god. These 3 books have been hard hitting, man. This one was one of the worst. It was very reminiscent of The Wolf Den. And I don't know, for such a short story, I resonated so much with these characters that to read the end was very bittersweet. Like, some of it was fine, with no problems, and then obviously there was some things that just, yeah, as I said, bittersweet. Like, they end very, very sadly. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know again whether this is 4 or 5. I ended up giving The Wolf Den 5 stars, by the way, I've decided. And I think this is also going to be a 5 star, which is insane because 2 5 stars in one day is crazy. I never get that. It might not be, it might be like a 4.5, but right now my feelings are a 5. This is going to be Marmite for most people. This is not going to be a book for everyone. This is very much anti-men, pro-women. So obviously if you're not into that kind of read, it's not for you. This is literally the perfect read for me. I love books like that. It just makes you so upset to read about the way men treat the women in this, and it's just a general talk on how men treat women in general in society, even to this day. Okay, we may not get put into madhouses as often or anything, but it just shows the injustices of men towards women. However, I'm a little bit like the Mad Women's Ball, as the name of the title. The ball is literally like 5 pages. Like, this is nothing to do with the ball, and I was kind of really excited for like all the imagery of the ball because that's what the synopsis kind of led me to believe that was going to be. However, there was not. But overall, I still absolutely loved it. I think it's a really good deep dive into the way women live as well, and the way we work intellectually, and the way that men put down women's intellectual side, as opposed to their beauty and like all they're good for and things, which again, this was based in Paris in 1885, but everything that is said in here still stands for today. We have not really progressed that much in when we're looking at the like basic things that this book is discussing. Your heart really goes out for these women, and my heart breaks for them. I'm so upset, but I absolutely love this. But that officially marks the end of this vlog. I'm done for reading for the day. That was 6 hours of reading, and we read 3 books. One was 500 pages, one was 200 pages, and the other one was 150. So that is 850 pages, which is insane for less than 6 hours. That is absolutely insane. I guess I was just really into these books. I really enjoyed all of them. That's never happened before. I've had such a good reading day. I feel so happy. And yeah, it's been a wonderful Sunday. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely new for me. I don't think I've ever filmed a one-day vlog that wasn't dedicated to a book. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. And if you like this and would like to see another one, just let me know. I think I'd love to do this again. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.